Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you had a great weekend. Just a quick video here, or at least I hope it is. But just would like to touch on a few things. Would like to update you guys, and also I would like to address the people who were saying about the last video. Aurora Links is actually a really great familiar. It brought me to like top 100 to top 30 or top 30 to top 3, whatever. So it's okay to have disagreements. The things that I'm saying here are based on my experience, and based on that experience, I make an analysis. So even if we, have a different experience, I am not gonna discount what you are saying. But to my experience, Aurora Lynx really is not worth all that. He's not worth wailing for, and I don't think he is really a game changer. Of course, yes, if you pair him with the Hippocampus, in that regard, Hippocampus is still the game changer there. So you be the judge. But yeah, so for free to play players, which is the thing that mostly are affected by this, you don't need to concern yourself. As I have mentioned, BTS is the way to go. And just to show you something, so I recently bought an account about like 2 weeks ago just to prepare for the BTS stuff. So here is an account with an actual BTS team, and it is ridiculously strong. So it has like the 3 5-star life jackets. Shrimp Baylor is not that good, only at A5. But Toko is also A10. Not the best toy, right? But this one actually rocks. My attack seriously sucks. I would say, but in defense, I am doing pretty well. Actually, I would say I am actually holding back this account because every time I attack, I lose. But all the defense stuff brought me to top 100. So because of me attacking, it brought me to like 10%. But I left it for like 3 days, and I am back at top 100. So just to show you where I'm at. So where is it? So Asterite. Where's the Asterite stuff? Yeah. So Asterite, we have 4,382. Right, so that means we got something from because I forgot to like record what happened during the end of the week. I just really had a busy weekend, right? But yeah, so we did get an asteroid with that. We are at top 100. There you go. We are top 71. But it is a new week, so it's not a big deal. So all of that are no attack whatsoever. So yeah, this just further proves the point that BTS. For you guys who are free-to-play players, you don't need to spend so much as of the moment, because in the future, I would say there will be a power creep, and actually it is already happening. So just to show you what is the new thing here, the team arena. I don't know if you've seen this yet. Maybe I'll make a video about this, because this one is pretty interesting. Not interesting in a way that the game is interesting. Like, I really think it sucks, right? It is all chaos, right? It is really hard to pull off, but there is a certain way in order to win. Although again, it's just really hard. But so just to show you the rewards, so not this one. So league rewards. So the league rewards is ridiculous. So this one, if you're a legend, like this one doesn't really concern with the rank. You just need to be at a certain rank. Or what is that? League grade. So you just need to have a certain league grade. So if you step into master, you get a 6-star toy selection, right? So you know how hard it is to get a toy, right? So you have to I made like tips on how to be great at familiar arena, right? So you need to acquire a lot of the toys. You need to do the weekly thing where you get a 3-star toys 4 times in your whatever that is, and then you have to buy in the money ma'am like every week as well. Try to get the 6 toys, right? At random, you probably get a 5-star or 4-star depending on your luck, but it is really hard to get a toy, and the toy is actually random, right? With this one, they're just making a shortcut, right? So you get the toy that you want because it's selector, right? And then it's a sure 6-star. You don't need to because in my experience, I've combined a lot of my 5-star and then ended up with no 6-star at all. Like in this account, like this is new, but so there's no 6-star here. In my R side account, I only have one 6-star toy, and that is out of all the, because it's only 10% to get from 5-star, combine it, and then to get to 6-star, it's only 10% chance. So it is really hard to get a 6-star, and with this one, with the rewards being this way, I would say that the power creep is upon us, right? Although getting to master maybe is not that hard, but the thing is, it's just really, really random. It's really hard to win here, just because, like, if you're not strong enough, like me, I am like at 1.8 MCP, right? So I'm good, but not strong enough to be like the carrier of the team. Mostly the carrier of the team, like the 2 million, 3 millions, you'll mostly just depend on them, try to support them. But if they're not any good, it is really hard to win here. So it's mostly a 50% chance of winning, because what if the other team has the good high CP, and then you get the bad one, and then the next game you get the better one, right? So you are going to be dependent on the highest CP in your team. So I don't think this is a, like, in terms of skill, this sucks. Like, this game actually sucks. This Temple Team Arena, because it's mostly gonna be just who has the better high CP. It's really hard to like be skillful here in a way. Like, it doesn't really test your skills, unlike lava. I mean, lava, since it's just 3-on-3, it's not chaotic. If you have a certain level of skill, you can still reach good rewards. But with this one, I don't know what to make of it, but maybe later on I'll feel different. Maybe after a few more tries. So I haven't played here in this account, but in my R side account, I am at, I think, Diamond 3 only, right? So I wasn't able to play this Saturday, just because so busy. But yeah, I'll if you disagree, I mean, you could also give your inputs on the comment section. I don't mind that. You can definitely tell me what you know that I don't know. So it could be a thing that we could help each other, right? So I help you with the arena, and then you can help me with the other stuff that I don't really concern myself with, right? So there you go. But this one really is a game changer when it comes to familiar arena as well. So I guess the like, in this regard, the whales win here, because mostly the whales will be the one who will reach this like. Look at this one. So top one, Mazard. So Bastion is our topmost whale. So he's at the top 4. Who is this guy? I can't check their like accounts. So I don't know if they're really good. Like, the CP is high, but like, for sure Bastion is in my server. So I know that is crazy. Oh, now he is using a witch. What the heck? All right, he is that good that he is now using a witch. Oh, damn, 5 million. But anyway, so yeah, so BTS really good for us as free-to-play players, or like, low-budget ones. But after the season rewards comes for Temple Team Arena, that could potentially change, because the toys are really good here. Like 3 6-star toys. Like, let's say you give it to a Shrimpaler, that is terribly good. Like 12%. This is like, if you give 3 specific toys for Shrimpalers, that is 36% reduction of what do you call this, cooldown. I don't know if there's also a Toko. That is crazy. Or even a Ebon. Like, this is gonna be unkillable. Right, so for Bird, oh man, this is really good. But unfortunately, I don't think. I mean, you could get to, like, currently I am at Diamond 3, so I only get like a 5-star. I would try to get to Master, because really this is something. I mean, so the power creep is definitely coming in how many days? 11, 15. I think we have like 7 days. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like, I think I saw something where there's gonna be like 11 days. Last time I played Wednesday, I think, or Thursday. So it says 11 days or 12 days before the season ends. So this is a very short season. So when the rewards comes out, definitely the whales will have a huge jump in the familiar arena just because of the very good toys that they will get. Just and I'm saying that because mostly the whales are going to get the highest rewards because this one is reliant on high CP players. It's really hard to like the other people that are in lava. They're using very low CP players or characters so that they can be paired up with high CP players. So there's some kind of a hack if you are a free to play player. But with this one, I don't think that would be the case. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't really crunched out all the details, all the numbers, but yeah. So I think this is what's gonna be like in the future. So it's going to be the whales who is going to be good here, and thus they will get the high rewards like master, grandmaster, and then get the 6-star toys, and thus ransack the familiar arena and leave us free-to-play players who doesn't really have good characters in the dust. That's what's gonna happen in the future. And then lastly, that I'd like to talk about, which is something that is requested by a subscriber. His name is Nicolot Vlog, so shout out to you, my friend. So he is asking to make a team that is centered around Boogie, right? So now I'm going to tell you that I am not really planning to use Boogie, but just in theory, what a team with Boogie would work is something with a lot of nukes, right? Just to take advantage of his skill, because if you are going to be like full heal, like you're going to use the BTS, Boogie doesn't make sense because so even if you like increase the attack or crit damage of your other familiars, what good does that do if you just really want to run out the clock? And Boar doesn't benefit on that because he is not a nuke, right? Toko will not benefit on that. Shrimp Paler will not benefit on that. So Boogie will not fit the BTS team. What I would suggest pairing him with is this guy, Dinosaurus. Where do you go? This Bird. Now, Bird, some people would ask, would Bird work with Boogie? I would say no, just because, the timing will be hard to pull off. So there is, like, I've showed you a video about Boogie in the past. I don't know if you've seen that. So if you haven't, please check that one out. This would make things easier. So he casts his skill earlier than Ebon Torex. So that's like the only familiar that is not affected by Boogie's skill is Hoggoblin, because Hoggoblin uses his skill before Boogie uses skill. But Boogie uses skill before Ebon Torex. So that means he uses his skill very, very early, right? And the skill only lasts for 5 seconds. Where can I see that? So yeah, for 5 seconds. Now with Bird, you don't really know when he is going to be below 50% HP. Plus, so after he gets below 50% HP, there will still be a 3-second charge. So it is really hard to make the timing work. And plus, with this one, Bird needs like this is only at A1, right? So it deals 170% of attack as damage only. So that is very low. So he only needs like, he uses the attack very minimal. The one that makes Bird devastating is if he gets a lot of damage. So this is the game changer here that deals the percent damage taken. Okay, so that is what makes Bird strong. So the attack is not really, the reason why you would use Boogie is to like definitely kill the first, like kill 1 or 2 familiars with your first nuke, because that is what Boogie is good for basically. So like for example, if you have a Staghorn and a Hippocampus, and I don't know, maybe a Dinosaurus. And then when you use your skill, sometimes there will be some familiars that will be alive, and then they will be healed back by Toko. And so you would use Boogie just to, make sure that those people affected by the skill of your nukes will die for sure. So that's what you want to happen. So I actually went against a Boogie one time. So it was my bird, right? So I was going against a team with Boogie, Might, what do you call this? A Ouroboros. So only Might and Ouroboros were there actually. So it wasn't really much of a nuke, but the buff was enough that my bird was dead before he could finish charging. So in that regard, you really want to like change the timing for the other team. So like, okay, like in my case, usually my bird will survive until he uses his charge, but if the opponent uses a Boogie, that will offset my plan to have bird survive the first phase of cooldowns, right? So in that regard, I would say Boogie could be effective just to offset the other team's timing, right? So you want them to die before they get healed back. So in that regard, Boogie is still hit or miss, and so that's why I don't recommend him. If he is not able to do his job in the very beginning, then he's pretty much useless towards the end of the battle, right? Because like the less familiars that you have, the less more effective his skill will be, because he is powering up all your familiars. So if you only have like 3 familiars left or 2 familiars left, then Boogie will be only powering up 1 familiar or 2 familiars. So yeah, I don't think he is only good in the very beginning of the game. Other than that, pretty much useless. So that's why I wouldn't recommend using him. But to you, Nicolot Vlog, that's what I would do. So if you want a team that is, Boogie can be effective, use a Staghorn, Hippocampus, of course, the new one, Aurora Lynx. So if you're using Aurora Lynx, so Hippocampus and Aurora Lynx would benefit well with a Boogie. Okay, just make sure to pair them with Ebontorex so that people could be like the other team could be clumped together, and make sure that your Hippocampus and Aurora Lynx does the maximum amount of damage just because it's AoE. All right, so that's what I would say, and that's it for this video. I think I took a lot of time there, so I'm sorry if I took a long time here. Definitely going to stream this weekend. I'm not sure when. Just watch out for that. Maybe I'll make another video this weekday so that I can announce when. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy that. See you on the next one.